Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today I'm doing a video that was requested like from the moment I announced my pregnancy, which is baby names we love but won't be using. Obviously it's just me today, but Dante has had his fair share of influence on this list. So we've been, well, let me just give you a background if this is your first time seeing me. Hi, I make a ton of Amazon videos and vlogs and just lifestyle content on this channel, so you should definitely subscribe. I am 21 weeks pregnant right now with a girl, and we've had her name picked out for 2 years. I love this name. I've always loved this name since the moment I heard it, and he loved it too, and we rarely agree on names. That's something you should know. So we already knew that if it was a girl, this was gonna be her name, will be her name. So I'm so excited to just share it with y'all when she's born. But today I'm just gonna be going through, you know, the famous notes list that you have on your phone, planning for future children, and it's just gonna be girls this time around. If we have a boy next time, then I'll definitely do the boys one next. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. We're currently in the baby's nursery, and yeah, let's get started. So something you should know about me is that I grew up with a very weird name. I'm pretty sure I was the only Filomena in Puerto Rico, in my school, growing up, in life. No, not really, but basically my mom named me after her grandmother, so my great grandmother, and she was Italian. So her name was Filomena. So that's my name. So usually people call me Philo. I grew up kind of hating my name because it was so unique. Now I actually like it. I think it's fun that it's different. However, I always kind of like lean towards more classic, not as unique names for my kids. So that's a theme that you're gonna see in today's video. This is not like any particular order of preference or anything like that. It's just the Notes app on my phone. So the first name I love but Dante hates is Scarlet. So another thing that I should say is that I clearly have an accent, and the majority of our family from both sides is Hispanic. So something that was kind of important to us was them being able to pronounce the names correctly. So Scarlet, I can barely say myself. I can't even imagine like my mom trying to say it. It's such a beautiful classic name. It literally reminds me of like a princess or Charlotte from Sex and the City. I love this name. However, we are not using it. Dante hates it, and I can barely say it myself. The next name is really beautiful, but he hates it again. It's Scarlet. I love Scarlet. I think it's such a beautiful name. It just gives like power vibes. I don't know, like I just imagine this beautiful woman like named Scarlet, and it's just stunning, but he doesn't like it. The next one is something that I always like this name, but so many people, especially in Puerto Rico, have been naming their kids that, well, they're girls, Amaya. I think it's a beautiful name. The name that I chose is very common. I would be surprised if there wasn't more than like 5 of her name in her class. However, this one is everywhere in Puerto Rico, and I know friends of mine that have named their kids recently Amaya, so that's why. But it is a beautiful name. The next one is Celeste. I think it's beautiful both in Spanish and English, and I just love that like it like reminds me of the sky, and it's a beautiful name. But we do know a few Celeste, and we just, I don't know, we both like, we like the name, but we didn't like it for our kids. Oh, the next one is Summer. I love the name Summer. I think girls named Summer are the coolest girls in the world, but Dante didn't like it, and honestly, like, maybe later on we'll reconsider this, like if we have a lot of girls, but it's not my top choice either. The next one is Blair, and this is 100% because of Gossip Girl. Also because Blair just sounds so classy and just like a stunning, popular, preppy girl because of Blair. So yeah, he also didn't like that one, but it wasn't at the top of my list. This one was Violet. I love the name Violet, and not like it. My mom did not like it. No one liked it. So I was like, fine. I guess it won't be Violet. But I think it's so pretty. Anyway, the next one is near and dear to my heart. And it might just be like one of my girls' middle names if I have another girl. It's Mia. So growing up, I was obsessed. If you know me, you know. Obsessed with this novela from Mexico called Rebelde. It was my obsession. I even changed my name to Mia Colucci on my Facebook when I was in 5th grade because I was a freaking loser. But I always said if I have a girl, I'm gonna name her Mia. And once again, the name that I chose is not like unique at all, but this one has just been used so much recently by people I know, so I decided not to do it. But I love this name. And then my brother's name is Simon, so my idea that quickly got turned down was naming her Mia Simone, but then everyone hated the name Simone, so that didn't happen. The next one is Jane. I think it's just a beautiful classic name. Reminds me of like literature and books and just adventure for some reason. The next one I would have never done, but I love it. It's Indy, like I-N-D-Y. I think it's fun, it's different, but yeah, like we would have never done that one. This one I really like, and once again quickly got shut down. This one is Serena. Yes, again, the Gossip Girl situation. I think it's a beautiful name. It reminds me of Una Sirena, which is a mermaid in Spanish. It's just so pretty. I don't know why everyone hated it, but I really like Serena. The next one, I don't even know if I should say because it's what like I want for sure to name our second daughter, so I might not even say it, but it's another very classic name that sounds good both in English and Spanish. Okay, the next one is Harper, and the only reason why I would never even consider it is because one of my friends named her puppy Harper and she died. The puppy did, which was so sad, but I love that name. I just don't think it would be the correct name for like our family, but it's such a beautiful girl name. Ooh, this one I love. I wished so badly growing up that this was my name, and it's Victoria. I love the name Victoria. I like the little nicknames like Vicky, V. I think they're so cute, but I like it as a middle name. I don't think we'll name any of our girls Victoria. Another one that's super nice and classic and beautiful is Elizabeth. We do have a lot of Elizabeths in my mom's side of the family because my grandma's sister was named Elizabeth, so there's like a lot of Elizabeths there. That was a lot of Elizabeth in one sentence. Anyway, so that was like an automatic no. I don't want like a lot of people in my family to have the same name, so, but I really do like Elizabeth. Caroline is another one. A lot of girls in Puerto Rico, it's more like Carolina, not Caroline, but I don't know, I grew up like knowing a lot of Carolinas, so I also have a cousin named Carolina, so it wasn't gonna happen, but I do like Caroline. And then I have Kennedy, stunning name, but once again, I don't think it would have worked for like our family, but it's so cute. A blogger just named her daughter Kennedy, Caitlin Covington, super cute. Lila, once again, we wouldn't do this one, but I had it on my list because I thought it was so pretty. Georgia, I like the name Georgia. I don't know, I don't think it would have worked. Then this one I really like to this day. If we have like 4 girls and maybe the 4th, Catherine. I love the name Catherine. I like that you can say Caterina, like it's just so versatile. I like it with a C though, not with a K. For some reason, I don't really like a lot of names that start with K. But Catherine is so pretty. Then we have Aspen, A-S-P-E-N. I like Aspen, like with a Y, but it reminds me of Aspen Award, and that's just not, I mean, I don't hate her or anything, it's just like, it just reminds me of her. I do love names, like naming kids after cities. I think that's fun. Like for boys, for example, I love the name Austin, but that they didn't like it. I have 2 sweatshirts that say Aspen on them. The next one is either Juliet or Julieta. It would be kind of like her name in Spanish and English. I think the name Juliet is stunning. I went to Verona growing up with my family in Italy, and I fell in love with like the whole Romeo and Juliet like town and just the story. But it's something about the name that I love. I love girl names that start with J. Sienna is such a beautiful name, so that one was like pretty high up there. And then Hazel, I love the name Hazel. Everyone thought it was the ugliest name ever, and I was like, it's so beautiful. What do you mean ugly? So that one was shut down too. Amelia, a girl I know from Puerto Rico, also named her daughter Amelia. It's such a pretty name. Ella, ooh, Ella's really pretty. Aurora, I love the name Aurora. I think it's the most beautiful, stunning name ever. We are currently having a very heated debate with her middle name, because I want her middle name to be after someone that I know, someone that I love. He wants her middle name to be after an actress, and everyone please agree with me. Like, it is a beautiful name, that like the middle name that he's chosen, but like, no, you know. Also, another kind of like argument there is that both my grandmas, which is such a coincidence, both my grandmas are named Angela. So from my dad's side and my mom's side. And I thought about making her name blank Angela, but it doesn't sound good. I feel like Angela is not a middle name. It has to be a first name. So that was like not really an option. But if you guys have any suggestions on first names that sound good with Angela, let me know, because I might add it to my list for the next one. But yeah, that's everything. I feel like it was very chatty and like all over the place, but those are the names we love but won't be using. And let me just tell you, thank God it's a girl, because the struggle was so real when it came to boy names. We couldn't agree on a single boy name. There's one that I really love, there's one that he really loves. They just don't match at all. So that's everything. Let me know what your favorite name for a girl right now is. I think I'm gonna get her for the nursery a sign with her name. Obviously I wouldn't share until she's born. I just think it's like more special. A lot of people already know her name. Like, people just ask me like, how's blank, instead of like, how's a baby. I just don't want to announce it yet on social media, but once she's born, I'll announce it. Like I said, it's very common, very classic, but it's just a name I've been obsessed with for a long time. So can't wait to tell you guys that when she's here. But definitely let me know what your favorite name is, or what's on your list, or what's your favorite common name right now. I would love to know. And yeah, if you want to follow along with my journey of becoming a mom, definitely stay tuned and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.